You are watching Learn American English online on YouTube. Turn on your closed captioning. Today I'm going to talk about something very simple, but it's something very useful. I'm going to talk about making eggs. I'm going to make fried eggs. This might sound easy, but making eggs is a great topic for learning English or listening to English. I want you to listen and think in English. Eggs are one of the most common foods in the world. People eat eggs for breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner. Eggs are simple, but there are many different ways to prepare or use eggs. You can boil eggs. You can fry eggs. You can scramble eggs. You can bake with eggs. Today, I will focus on making fried eggs at home, in my kitchen, using simple cooking utensils. Before you make eggs, you need to prepare. First, you go to the kitchen. You need eggs, of course. You also need a pan and a stove. And some people use a bowl. You might need butter or oil and a spatula. Preparation is important. When you cook, it helps to be ready before you begin. The eggs are in a carton. The carton holds the eggs. You take out 2 eggs. You must hold them very carefully in your hand. Eggs are fragile. If you drop them, they break. Now it's time to cook. You place the pan on the stove. You turn the stove on to medium heat. Not too hot, not too cold. You add a little butter or oil to the pan. The oil begins to get warm. You watch and listen. When the pan is hot, you crack the eggs. You tap the egg gently on the side of the pan. You hear a soft cracking sound. Then you open the egg. The shell separates into 2 pieces. The egg white and the egg yolk fall into the pan. You do this again with the second egg. Put the eggshells into the garbage or compost. Next, you look at the pan. You see the egg whites and the bright yellow yolks. When the eggs go into the pan, they spread out across the surface. They begin to change color. At first, the eggs are liquid. Slowly, they become more solid. You take your spatula and gently move the eggs. You push them from the edges to the center. You begin to hear a sizzling sound. The eggs are sizzling in the pan. As the eggs cook, you notice the smell. It is a warm and comforting smell. You watch the eggs carefully. You do not want to overcook them. You don't want them to burn. If you cook eggs too long, they become dry. If you cook them too little, they are runny. Some people turn the eggs over in the pan with a spatula. You decide when they are ready. It's your decision. Pour a little water into the pan. This helps to loosen the eggs. When the eggs are done, you turn off the stove. You carefully move the eggs from the pan to a plate. You might add salt. You might add pepper. You might add herbs or cheese. But you don't need to add anything at all. Simple food can be very satisfying. Now you sit down at the table. You look at your plate. You made something. You created food with your own hands. You made eggs. You take a bite. The eggs are warm. They taste good. Cooking does not have to be complicated. Making eggs is a small task, but small tasks are important. They help us build confidence. They help us be more patient. They help us enjoy simple moments in life. Learning English is similar. You learn one word, then another word, then a sentence. Over time, your English becomes stronger. As you listen to this story, you are practicing English naturally. You are learning through repetition. I repeat many of these words over and over again. You are learning through listening. You don't need to understand every word. Understanding the main idea is enough. Just like cooking, learning a language takes time. I want to thank you for listening today. I hope this simple listening exercise about making eggs helped you practice your English. Keep learning. Keep listening. And enjoy the process of learning English. This has been your Teacher Paul on Learn American English Online on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can also visit my free website at englishfortheplanet.com.